Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are talking Be Minimalist skincare. Minimalist is a fantastic Indian skincare brand, and this is something a little bit new for the channel because I haven't actually featured many Indian skincare brands so far. I want to pop that right today. I was kindly sent so many of their products by a subscriber over in India, so I was able to put them through their paces, and I want to sit down and share my thoughts and feelings. As with all brands, they have some ding 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 holy grail products, but they also have some wah 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 total fails that you might just want to save your money on. So sit back, relax, and let's talk all things minimalist skincare. Now, as a brand, Be Minimalist don't actually ship internationally yet. I really thought long and hard about whether to film this video now or to wait because they have committed to shipping more widely into an international market within this year. This does mean that whilst these products aren't available in all countries, they currently ship to India and the countries surrounding them. I do think it's a great way of us take a sneaky peek at some products that will be available to us here in the West later on in the year. And of course, it's a fantastic opportunity if you're watching from India to take a look at some homegrown skincare, and honestly, they have some amazing products. If you're impatient and don't want to sit through a video of products that you can't yet get your hands on, don't worry, because I actually uploaded a second review video today on Beauty of Yosun, which is a fantastic Korean skincare brand that's available here in the West and internationally. I'm going to leave a link to that up there, so check that out if you're wanting to see skincare that you can actually get your hands on. But let's cut all that waffle and dive straight into a look at minimalist skincare. As I said, they're an Indian skincare brand, and one I think very much comes from that ordinary perspective of taking single active ingredients, formulating them in beautiful formulations, and delivering really great benefit for the skin. The price point is definitely affordable and drugstore, which is fantastic because let's be honest, who doesn't love a drugstore priced product? Whilst they've often been called out as being a copycat brand to The Ordinary, and I think that is probably fair when you look at some of their products, they've also improved on what The Ordinary and similar brands do offer to the market and in terms of product. And honestly, I think there's some really great new and innovative technologies that they're employing here. They have 4 key commitments, and all of them center around transparency, which is fantastic. My 2 favorite ones are their commitment to include the percentage concentrations of all actives on their products. This is great. This is something I've been calling for the past couple of years, saying actually as consumers, we're more educated now than maybe we've ever been when it comes to skincare. And so we really want to know what percentages of actives we're using in our products to make sure that we're getting the right ones for our own skin type. So I really applaud Minimalists for doing this. They also are totally transparent about all their suppliers and their supply chain, which is fantastic if, like me, you're interested in that sort of thing and you really want to trace the products back from start right the way through to packaging and finishing. And this is really great, and again, something that I think other brands could definitely commit to. Their philosophy is very much in keeping with mine when they say that clean doesn't always mean safe, and that actually everything is a chemical. Right the way from water through to the harshest acids are all chemicals. So the idea that we can go for non-toxic, chemical-free, clean beauty options isn't always right and can be a little bit misleading. So they're very much saying clean doesn't always mean best, and what they want to do is commit to that full transparency to let us be the judges of what we want in our skincare. And honestly, I don't think you can argue with that. Now we're going to come on to some of their products, and whilst they have a whole range of different products, a lot of them are very much like for like dupes of The Ordinary and The Ordinary skincare line. So I'm going to exclude those because I've also covered those when I've been talking about The Ordinary, and they have very similar formulations. What I want to focus down on in this video is the ones that are a little bit different and might be interesting to you guys for your own skincare routine. Now, I'm going to start with my absolute favourite product from this brand, which is the PHA and Biotic Formula Toner. Love this product. This combines 3% polyhydroxy acids. Polyhydroxy acids are super gentle because they've got a large molecule size, so they do a light exfoliation, very much focusing on the surface of the skin. So great for people with sensitive skin or that want to take a gentle approach to exfoliation. They combine that 3% concentration, which I think is gorgeous, with a multibiotic formulation, which is really going to help support the skin's microbiome and all that good bacteria and yeast that are sitting on our skin, working wonders to protect our skin barrier and to keep us hydrated. I think this is honestly such an innovative product because I haven't seen that low but effective strength of polyhydroxy acid mixed with that multibiotic formula to really support the microbiome. I think this is going to be huge. Prebiotics, probiotics are going to be huge in skincare in the next year, and so I think this is a really nice affordable product to kickstart that. Now, second of all, they have their oat moisturizer. I love oat. If you've ever watched my videos before, you know I fangirl hard about oat and colloidal oatmeal in skincare. because this is one of nature's natural anti-inflammatories. It'll take down any sensitivity, redness, irritation. I just love it in practically all of my products. Now, companies have got a little bit wise to this, and often they'll put that oat is included in a product and it's way down on the ingredients list and you're getting no benefit for it. This isn't the case with Be Minimalist. Their oat cleanser, to die for. So gorgeous. And oat is the second ingredient. Now, the ingredients list in skincare often go in the percentage concentration, so you'll have the more prominent ingredient first and then it follows on from there. It is super rare to find oat as a second ingredient, and this just means it's going to pack a punch and actually deliver so much benefit for your skin. This is great for anyone that has sensitive skin, redness in their skin, or irritation. It's also quite hydrating. So whilst it's not the most hydrating moisturizer I've ever found, I kind of think that's a good thing because it's going to work for almost all skin types. It's going to be hydrating enough if you put a couple of layers on for the dry skin types, but people like me who have acne prone skin and excess oil, it's not going to clog or break you out. A really, really nice option. Now, there's two products from Minimalist Skincare that have kind of copied The Ordinary but made it better. And this is why I'm happy to call them out, because I don't think skincare should ever stand still. I think we should take great formulations and improve on them where we can. They do a 5% niacinamide serum. I love this, and finally brands are getting it into their head that 5% is actually the optimum concentration and percentage concentration of niacinamide to deliver all the great benefits but with none of the associated sensitivity. I love this because it's half the strength of The Ordinary's formulation, but it's going to deliver the same great benefits. They've also taken out some of the really harsh base ingredients that you see with The Ordinary formulation, such as the stripping surfactants, which is what it gives it almost like a foaming quality. If you've ever used it and thought that's a bit odd, it's because of some of the emulsifiers in there that act almost like surfactants. This has none of those in, which means it's much more applicable to more skin types, won't create sensitivity, and that 5% niacinamide is honestly so difficult to find in skincare, and I'm so glad there's a brand out there that's listening to the science, reading what studies are showing, and saying that actually 5% is the best concentration of niacinamide. Similarly, they do a granactive retinoid 2% emulsion, which is practically the exact same as The Ordinary. The reason I'm calling it out, though, is because it actually comes in an airtight pump. This is really great because I think vitamin A derivatives are a little bit on the unstable side, so keeping them in an airtight pump is just so much of an improvement on the dropper bottles that you see with The Ordinary. I'd also say it's slightly creamier in its consistency, which means it's much more applicable for people with drier skin types. Whilst it's not a whole host different to The Ordinary granactive retinoid emulsion, I think that airtight pump and the fact it's increased the hydration levels a little bit does justify this getting a higher grade for me than the Ordinary equivalent, and one that I definitely would reach out for a mid-strength retinol. Now, before we close the video, I've got a couple of honourable mentions I want to call out. They do a gorgeous high-strength peel. So a lot of people went for the Ordinary peeling solution, which is a 30% alpha hydroxy acid, 2% beta hydroxy acid formulation. That's coming for a little bit of stick recently because it's a little bit on the strong side, and I do think it can be a bit problematic for anyone with sensitive skin or with anyone with dry skin. Be Minimalist have taken that product and kind of tweaked it and worked out that formulation. So they've taken down the rate of alpha hydroxy acids from 30% to 25%. They've replaced that 5% with polyhydroxy acid, which we talked about before, being much more gentle but still being super effective. And they've kept the 2% salicylic acid, which is that beta hydroxy acid component that'll help with blackheads and congestion. This is a gorgeous product because it combines some of my favorite exfoliating acids. They've also tweaked with the formulation of the alpha hydroxy acids themselves. There's much more gentle alpha hydroxy acids in here. So overall, I just think this is such an improvement on the Ordinary peeling solution. It's going to add more gentle exfoliation to your routine, but still, it's a high strength product and will pack a punch with some really great results. This isn't a product that should be gone near by people with super sensitive skin, but for anyone that's used the Ordinary peeling solution and thought, oh, it was just a bit on the strong side, honestly switch to this and your skin will love it. I think once it goes international, I can order these myself. I'm definitely going to try this product out again, and I think it'll probably replace my Ordinary peeling solution because I think it's a little bit less on the harsh side, but I still got great results from using it. Now, finally, I'm going to call out their vitamin C serum, which takes 10% ethylated ascorbic acid and also a 1% vitamin C derivative. This is quite new because the technology is out there, but you don't often see brands mixing pure form vitamin C with derivatives. I think this is a missed opportunity because actually by combining the two, you get all of the power of an active full strength form vitamin C with the derivatives, which add great benefits but are less likely to cause sensitivity, irritation and redness dryness in the skin. Whilst I would like to see a bit more of a fine balance, maybe a 5 and a 5%, so it's a little bit better balance, I actually think this is a really nice product, and definitely one that will give nice results in a stable form of vitamin C that won't oxidize as soon as you open the product, and it's honestly one that I definitely will be reaching for again. I tend to go for more derivatives than pure form vitamin C's, and so I'll see where this goes. I'd love, if you're listening, Be Minimalist, I would love if you did a 5 and a 5% concentration in this, because I think that would just add so much benefit for just about all skin types. This is still a high strength vitamin C that'll give you that lit from within glow, but I would always say to people, this isn't going to be something that works for very sensitive skin. I think this is one that's going to be better for more robust skin types not prone to sensitivity. All of these products I think would work amazingly well in your skincare routine, and whilst the other products I haven't mentioned are perfectly fine, the reason I didn't want to go over them in too much detail is because they are very much dupes of the ordinary, which I've talked about at length on this channel. But it doesn't mean that they're bad, and by all means, if you want to do a full order with Be Minimalist, throw some of them into your basket and they'll add great benefit. The ones I've called out I think are the truly innovative ones, and honestly I'm really excited to see what this brand comes out with in the future. Whilst I will always, I'll agree with people that say there is an element of copycat of the ordinary here. That's definitely the case. I also think they've taken it up a notch. That transparency, stunning. Their commitment to the supply chain, amazing. I love the fact that they're talking about, things like oat in a meaningful concentration. They're looking at the way things are packaged with airtight pumps. And I love the fact that they're mixing their vitamin C, active vitamin C's with their derivatives, which again is quite groundbreaking. It shouldn't be, but it's really hard to find out there. Hopefully this has given you an idea of the Be Minimalist skincare range. I'd love to try even more, and when they do ship internationally, of course, I'll let you guys know. For anyone watching from India, hopefully you found this useful, exploring some homegrown skincare, and honestly, I think they've done India proud, and I will be happy to shop at this brand. I think great formulations, great transparency, and definitely something to look out for here in the West. The Ordinary, I hope you're watching. Now, wherever you are in the world, guys, sending lots and lots of love. Take care. Bye.